One of the first things that my dad taught me when I was a little girl was how to clean a fish. Let me show you how he taught me. This is a small golden trout. This is the kind of trout you find up here in the golden trout wilderness area where we are. Isn't it beautiful? Let me show you how to clean it. You find the vent hole first. This is where you're going to start cutting. Make sure you have a sharp knife. Cut up right through the center of the fish, all the way up past the gills, until you can't cut anymore without a lot of pressure. Now what you're going to do is notice that there is the mouth. Here's the lower jaw. There's a little piece of cartilage right in here that we're going to get, that we're going to want to cut. Stick your knife in there and cut right through it. See that? That's going to be your handle. See, here's the mouth, it's still intact, and here's the little piece of cartilage I'm talking about. I want you to very carefully cut toward yourself, just a teensy bit, about 1 centimeter. What you're going to do now is hold your knife there, put pressure on it with your thumb, and you're going to pull. You're going to pull all the guts out all at the same time. This is real effective. It doesn't always work, but it did this time. I'm going to put all the guts in here. If you notice, I'm using one of the bowls that I found up there at the cowboy camp. It's a real useful tool. Now, the fish isn't completely clean yet. You'll notice on the inside there's still some blood. When I'm done cleaning the rest of these fish, I'm going to take these down and I'm going to show you how to clean that blood out of there and put this in the water and keep it cool until you're ready to use it later. I wanted to point out that these guts in here would make great bait for some traps. I also wanted to show you these eggs in here. Some of the fish that I gutted had eggs in them. These are very nutritious. You can either eat them fresh, raw, make sure they're fresh if you're going to eat them that way, or you can add them to soup. They make great flavoring for your soup. Come on, fish. This is the blood in here that I want to clean out. First I'm going to get it wet. Then I'm going to take my fingernail and I'm just going to scrape it right off. See how it comes right off? Scrape it until it's all gone. Scrape it out. Now wash it off. Make sure you get all that off of there. Wash it off one more time. That's clean now. Now what I'm going to do, see, I have a great handle here now. What I'm going to do is put it with the rest of the fish that I cleaned right on here. See how it hooks right on there? Now, well, we're not just having bread for dinner, we're having these beautiful golden trout too. I've taken them on a piece of foil, cleaned them properly, and added some sage leaves to them. Just a few, just to flavor them. I'm going to cover them up like so, flatly, and I'm going to seal off the edges. And I'm going to put them in the fire, and I'm going to show you a really neat trick on how to tell when a fish is done cooking. Let's move some of these back. That's hot. That rock's nice and hot down there. Whew. There we go. Let that cook on that side for a little bit. I think it's time to turn these over. Oh. Boy, those are going to be done pretty soon. These look like they're about done. Ooh, they're coming apart up there. Oh, there we go. Let's see what we have here. Let's open this up here. Whew. Oh, those are beautiful. Yes. Now the trick to telling if these are done is this white eyeball right here. That's like, you know that thing that pops up when your turkey's ready, that's what that is. That's the indicator that these are done. Oh man, these look at that. That meat just comes right off of there. I gotta have some of this. Oh man. Oh, they're so sweet. So good. Well, this is gonna tide me over until that bread's done, because it's not done rising yet. For the last 15 minutes of this burn, before you're gonna put your bread in, make sure you've got a real high fire and this door is on it. We want it to be completely enclosed so all rocks and all surfaces get as warm as they possibly can. Oh, that's heaven.